Welcome back to the Psychic Next Door. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to watch my premiere video and also for your overwhelming support. Many of you have taken the time to like, share, subscribe, and even comment to my channel, and for that I'm truly grateful. My goal today and always will be to provide you clarity and peace through these spirit-driven messages. Remember, guys, these are just general readings, not one-to-one. So if it doesn't resonate, just please leave it behind. All right, let's get into this. This reading is for our beautiful Virgo sign for the month of May. I am going to warn you ahead of time. This is some heavy stuff that came through the off-camera meditation. So sit down and prepare for it, okay? We're going to ask Spirit to help us choose 2 decks. And the Moonology, got it. Okay, all right. We're going to start off with these 2 decks. While I shuffle this deck, we're going to go ahead and begin discussing what came through for you all during my off-camera meditation. So immediately, the physical feeling I had were chills and like a stomach ache. Okay. And then I heard it's time to prepare for what's coming your way. So this appears to be relationship romantically driven, at least the start of this. You will and or are experiencing some sort of an attraction, okay, with another individual. And when they're kind of unfolding this for me, I saw a lot of question marks, okay, in the vision. Now, for some, this could be a potential third-party situation. Some of you will be fully aware that this is what it is. And then others are going to be blindsided into this situation. Then I saw the words in bold, danger and warning, and another group of exclamation points all over the vision. Then they flashed, or they showed me like a town and all these lights going out, right, in the town all at once. And then one individual turning on a generator to restore what was right. Immediately it came to me that this was a metaphor, okay, that some of you may be walking into this darkness for yourself, but quickly and thankfully realizing that this situation will get you absolutely nowhere and you'll quickly exit. Then they showed me what appeared to be our 4 seasons. 2 in particular were being highlighted for you: spring and summer. So in showing me those, then it kind of guided me towards the vision of this situation again, and that some of you will feel stuck throughout these seasons and you'll feel there's no way out of the situation. Then they showed me a vision of a male. And when I share with you all that they're showing me a vision of a male or female, understand that this is an energy, the energy that the person is giving off. This could very well be a female, okay? But this individual, they were showing me tall stature, okay? And it looked to be tall, dark hair with some curls. And this individual maintains themselves very well. They pride themselves on their physical stature. Okay? The energy that I was getting from this individual was confident, self-righteous, an individual who often brags to others that they can have whatever they want. And they enjoy tremendously bragging about having this ability. Then in my ear, I heard the words, "Don't allow to be used. You have control," with a tremendous amount of exclamation points, yet shown again. Then they showed me what appeared to be a scene. Okay. It's this individual. Okay. We'll call him a male for now, male, female energy, whatever. It's a very strong, confident energy. We'll say that. At an outing, like a bar type restaurant, you know, where there's, it appeared to be like a location where you can eat on a certain side, and then they have the bar where you can hang out, a mixture of both. And it showed this individual with a group of possible colleagues, maybe. It didn't seem like your weekend friend type situation. It was more of a colleague business situation, that they had gone out for drinks perhaps after work. And this individual is being shown bragging to his colleagues, again, about how he can have anyone he wants. Then they showed me another clip of this person scanning the room. And it appears that perhaps you may have caught his eye. And you appear to be his potential next, I don't want to say target, because that's probably not the appropriate word, but his next encounter. Okay, that's probably a more appropriate word. Those were the details that unfolded during the off-camera meditation. To say the least, it was heavy. Okay, and you know, part of me always, of course, you want to do a second take, you know, on sharing this information, because you'd hate to think that somebody is going to go into something and, you know, they don't see a way out, or it's just not a good situation for them. But I share this with you now because many times when you see it coming, or you're in the midst of it at the beginning, you can change that trajectory. And let's say this individual says they're single and free, and in fact they're not. Maybe by hearing this message, it will prompt you to kind of dig in a bit more before you get in over your head, right? And you end up falling in love with this person, and then all that is uncovered, right? And many times it's more difficult for folks to dig their way out of, you know, a long-term situation. Okay, so I share this with you because Spirit has led us to this moment to share this with you. They also wanted me to let you know, or that's coming through right now, this may present itself for some of you in the fall. Okay, so while it may be unfolding in the month of May, and the 2 seasons mentioned. Actually, when the 2 seasons that were mentioned off camera were, I believe, spring and summer. Oh, and I did mention fall. So it looks like for 3 quarters, it appears that 3 quarters of the year, some of you maybe experience this situation. So let me go ahead and share the first card that came out with you guys. It was balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay? They're letting me know you are a very strong individual, and you know what's right and wrong for yourself. And only you can make that determination at the end of the day. Okay? All right. Let's go ahead and draw 2 more cards. Oh, and they drew them for us. All right. The next card is nothing is yet set in stone. I love this. Exactly what I was trying to convey from the off-camera meditation. Nothing is set in stone, okay, for you regarding this situation or any other relationships for that matter, okay? You can change the direction. Some rough waves are coming your way, all right? a bit of a storm, okay, could be presenting itself. You can choose to go a different direction and go into the light. I mean, I know it sounds simple to say, but for your well-being, I hope it's a little more simpler to do as well. And the third, conclusions are within reach. You know the answer. Some of you are actually, they're sharing with me that some of you are already knee deep into this situation, okay? That it began unfolding earlier this year. All right, and now you're kind of at a point where you realize that you can only get so much from this situation. And your heart desires the family, the partner that is there with you throughout good times and bad, the 50-50. And you're starting to revel in the fact that this situation that you're in is not going to lead you to those ideals and future that you had hoped for yourself. Okay? I know, my friends, this is quite a message that's coming through. And they're sharing with me, so they're giving me a vision of what appears to be a female energy in a red dress. It appears that this could be perhaps a depiction of you or perhaps the other party. I'm not 100% certain, but I just want to share that with you if it resonates for you, if it helps you in any way. All right, 3 cards came out and they said, please take them. So we're going to go ahead and do that. The first one that came out for you guys is courageous. May each breaking wave build your courage. It takes courage to get yourself out of a situation that, number one, you didn't realize was an ugly situation. And number two, after spending a tremendous amount of time with someone who has kind of romanced you and quote unquote done things right for the time you're together, it's very hard to let go of that ideal, okay? But they were saying they want you to be courageous. You will be courageous, okay? You know the answer. Your conclusions are within reach, as difficult as they may appear. You know what's right. And this, look, nothing is set in stone, all right? If you got yourself in this situation and now you're like, I can't believe I'm in this, I don't know what to do. This situation is not set in stone. This relationship or this thing that you're kind of in the middle of or going to be in the middle of, it's not for the rest of your life. Well, I will say that it may be for the person who is married to this individual. So they're showing me another vision of the other side of the coin. So you could be the other side of the coin. You could either be the third party that is entered or in question, or you could be the individual that is married to this individual. Now they're showing me the other side of the page. So for some of you, you absolutely have to be courageous, and you're coming to the realization that this person, we'll just say he for sake of saying, you know, an individual, he isn't who you thought he was. He came across to you as very doting and very loving, but unfortunately you're starting to see that that's actually a mask that he's put on. It's making me feel that, let's say the female in the red dress is the spouse, the partner. Okay. The other card we have drawn for you is free. And this couldn't be more fitting for this situation. It truly couldn't. May your soul sing freely. You deserve to be free of what you've encountered, what you thought was happening. Okay? You deserve to free yourself from that. And now, my friends, it's time to reflect. It's time to reflect. May you discern and distill. You're going to have to take some time for yourself, both parties, okay? Because the thing is everyone gets hurt, okay? And everyone gets hurt in these types of situations. And they're wanting me to highlight another point, is that so often in these types of situations, it's easier to get upset with the third person that's come into play, or the other party, more so than the individual that you're connected to, if that makes sense. So take some time to reflect, okay? And realize that there's more to this. But at the end of the day, okay, regardless who's at fault, regardless if you're the innocent party in this situation and you've been dealt this, you can find better for yourself. You can be courageous to free yourself, okay, and get yourself out of this situation. Because let's face it, none of you deserve this. Absolutely no one deserves this, okay? And you wanna do, you want to do what's best for you. Let's draw a few clarifiers in the tarot. Let me push these over a little bit. I want to make sure you guys can see them. I know this is some heavy stuff here, Virgo. But the fact is, they're showing me a vision of you as an individual. Then they're highlighting the following year. Okay, so this could be the following year for you, 2024 or 2025. All right, let's draw some clarifiers for you guys. And see what else we can take in from the situation that's coming your way or that you're currently in. We're going to draw 3 cards. That is what we are being asked. The first one is Knight of Swords. Okay. Immediately when I see this card, I feel relief. I feel relief, and this is making me feel as though you are running the other direction. And I gotta tell you, I can't be happier, because I just felt that agony and that suffering and the pain and the doubt. But I saw, as I turned this card for you guys, I saw like a light bulb type, okay, like it's somebody turning on a light bulb on a lamp, and then this card came up. So something's telling me that you're going to hit that light bulb, that brick wall, and you're going to say enough is enough. And you're taking off. You're taking off guns blazing away from this situation. Okay? That is wonderful news. King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, in my interpretation for this particular situation, they're sharing this individual, this caption with me. This is years down the line, okay? This is years down the line, and you're sitting there and you're reflecting on your life. And sure, you may have regret that this situation came up or that you went through this and all that, but at the point you are in your life, you're in peace, or you're peaceful. You're sitting with your trusty steed in this particular situation, and they're telling me that your world has balance now at this point, and you've made healthy choices. So that makes me so happy to hear for you guys. I can't even tell you. That's so wonderful when, they give us a true sneak peek at not just, future, the rest of this year, but, down the line, And finally, the 6 of Pentacles. you are choosing to do things differently. This is a reiteration of this card, the Knight of Swords. Okay, and the light bulb I saw. It's a reiteration that you are choosing to do things differently. This is not going to serve you long term, and you know it. And you're actually going to do something about it. And that's pretty amazing because, quite frankly, some people are stuck in these situations a good portion of their life, you know, and just don't see a way out. Not for you. And you're not having it. And I can't tell you how happy that makes me. Okay? This is telling me, and this is going back to our off-camera meditation, my friends, nothing is set in stone. This situation is just that. Okay? It's a situation. It's something you're encountering on your road. But know that at the end of the road, you are making healthy and good, solid choices for yourself. And you're going to free yourself. Okay? You're going to free yourself. I can't tell you how happy this makes me to see that the end result for my beautiful Virgo friends is a true and I just feel they're just, I have an overwhelming amount of peace right now in my soul. And this reading started out very differently. I had chills, I had stomach pains, I just felt tense and just hurting all over. And it's kind of taken me through the full gamut of what you're going to experience. And I couldn't be happier for you, my friends. I want to thank you for joining me in this reading today. I wish you all a beautiful month of May, and we'll talk soon.